From my side, diving into pastoral ministry, I came from a background where I was very quiet. I never shared a lot. I used to do special music with the violin when I was younger, because I learned it when I was in orchestra. And even when I did that, I would get up to the front. I wouldn't say anything. I would just start playing and then immediately walk off. And so ministry for me has been what has given me a voice. The message of the gospel is just something that has given me a purpose and a message to share with everyone else, and a voice that I didn't even know I had. So I started around high school, senior year, is when I got my first chance to preach. And just a long story short, that experience was just very unique for me. I had never done it before, and so from that moment I enjoyed the experience so much that I just told myself I never wanted to give up this experience. Well, shortly after that, I decided to go to Southern. It was just God led me there. He opened the doors to make that possible. I started studying pastoral ministry, theology, and ever since then it's just been one thing after another. God has just been opening doors.
Well, we met at Southern. He pursued me. He messaged me on Facebook. He found me on Facebook, sent me a friend request, messaged me. Eventually he asked me to be his girlfriend. And unfortunately after that we were long distance for 3 years. And then he proposed after 3 years and we got married, and we came straight to ministry right after marriage.
I started working with Georgia-Cumberland as an associate. Then I went to Michigan to do my master's in divinity. And after that, I was placed in Savannah as my first district. So it's definitely just been a journey of God just opening doors and us just following him wherever he led.
It's been fun to see him grow and see him do what he does so well.
It's definitely been something that has pushed us to our limits. And so we've learned a lot about each other, about ourselves. And yeah, looking back now, we're very different people from when we first met and we were back then, but it's been a privilege to be able to grow together. I would definitely just like to say thank you to my wife. She, ever since we met, started dating and everything, as rocky as the road may have been, like, she has just been there by me every step of the way. And our families too, that they have always been there to support us and pray for us. And anything that we need, they've always been shoulders that we can rely on and just help us get to this point and just help us in life. And to our congregations, I would just say thank you for all the patience and support and encouragement that they've given to us every step of the way. It's not easy accepting a young pastor, to be your senior pastor and watch him grow and go through those growing pains. But they've been amazing, and I've been extremely honored to be the pastor.
The past 10 years, I've seen Danny grow in incredible ways. He's gone from being shy to being confident. He's become an amazing servant leader, one that visits, one that calls, one that is not afraid to ask for help. See, he isn't interested in taking all the glory, but he is interested in being a servant to others. See, Danny never does things halfway. He always goes the extra mile. And today I get to say congratulations, Pastor Daniel Escalante. Today we get to celebrate what God already saw when he called you to be a pastor.
Say about Daniel Escalante. I can say a lot of things. Daniel is somebody that is interested in his personal growth. I had the opportunity to mentor him for a year, and we've developed a good relationship. He is interested in learning. In order to be successful in ministry, you always have to learn. So I'm very thankful and I'm very proud of Daniel in the day of his ordination.
I think for me, it is the affirmation, the culmination of, I think I've been here 8 years in ministry already, not including undergrad and things like that, but yeah, it's just a culmination of seeing God work and him kind of giving that affirmation, like, I'm going to continue to be with you no matter what happens in the future.
I would agree with him that it feels like yeah, God is saying this is where we are meant to be. This is what we are meant to be doing, and I'm excited. I'm just excited to see what comes next.